So I'm Mellows, I'm on music and audio technology, and my project is a web audio application called Music in a Bottle. So the main idea of the project was that online it's always difficult to be able to find, in this instant, music amongst all the music that's being uploaded. It's constantly people uploading new music, and it's really hard to find for people to find music that they actually like amongst these massive streams. So the idea is that it's basically a new form of recommending music based on individual people's opinions, and it's a way of it's so that as a person is able to send a song to another person based on whether or not they have similar music interests. From personal experience, trying to find music, it's always been a bit of a struggle trying to find, especially with the amount of time you have to invest into actually going through every song. This is basically based on SoundCloud, the SoundCloud streams. It's just, always find it difficult to actually find music that I actually like with the amount that's up there. So with the literature review, it was pretty apparent that there was a main form of recommendation system that it seems to be used throughout most online services, which is collaborative filtering. But the actual proposed application is trying to do a different form. It's not actually doing what most other systems do. It's based on, as opposed to a computer system formulating a recommendation, it's actually an individual person online making a recommendation to someone else. So that was kind of the angle that the application, the Music in a Bottle, is going from. It was most of what I studied was there were two main recommendation systems that seem to be mainly used, with collaborative filtering and content-based. And content-based was basically, so it takes the actual audio data and analyses that and tries to put it into genres. But I didn't choose to use this method because it seemed that it defined genres too kind of vaguely, and with the amount of different kind of sub-genres there are these days, it was too difficult to be able to actually implement it, and it wouldn't have been an effective way. But collaborative filtering as well was, because Music in a Bottle was trying to go for a different approach. That's why the literature review, there wasn't a lot of literature into the way I wanted to do it because it's never been done before, basically. So the SoundCloud API was used because the SoundCloud database has a really kind of descriptive kind of idea of each person on SoundCloud's music taste. And by taking this information, it seemed like the best way to be able to kind of create a playlist for someone based on their SoundCloud likes and followings, and their information on SoundCloud. So for the testing, it was only in alpha testing stages, but I created dummy accounts on SoundCloud and then put them against, I signed them in onto the application and pressed the send button to see, so I could analyse the matches, and then what I would do is I'd analyse these matches and make sure that they were compatible with the interests of the dummy account. I would have liked to have actually completed some beta testing with some students and gotten some proper individual feedback, but unfortunately I didn't actually have time to do this. With regards to the project as a whole, the results rendered to some degree were slightly inconclusive, but they did provide some promising evidence for the future of it. Because the application was still in fairly early stages, it did seem that it provided quite accurate results in terms of the actual matching. It successfully managed to match two users that were compatible in terms of music taste, but whether or not these actual results were reliable still requires testing. So yeah, one issue faced was the fact that the tags on individual tracks on SoundCloud actually vary, as each user can put a customizable tag on each track. And to get around this, I had to go and back and revise the algorithm to make sure that it accounted for this problem. Best part about completing the dissertation was the sense of accomplishment, and the knowledge gain was invaluable. And you know, I was at the start I wasn't confident really with my coding skills, and by the end of it, I realised that I've actually managed to create quite a more advanced than I'd expected application, and I was happy with it.